Hi, my name is Debbie Farinella and I'm on the creative design team at Sizzix. And I'm here at Scrapbook.com, excited to show you one of our Bigz dies that's very popular with any of our soft craft makes. How cute is this little fella? Got the little branch with the little leaves and his cute little body hanging. You can create anything with it, whether you're using fabric, cardstock, mat board, chipboard, and he can cut any material since he's one of our steel rule blade dies. So whether you're cutting mat board or chipboard or paper, don't think you can stop there because there's many more materials you can cut. Any of our steel rule blades can cut glitter paper, magnet, mat board, burlap, grunge board, all sorts of materials. But check out this wow factor. This is rawhide thick leather. Mist it really heavily with water, both sides. Cut it out of the butterfly, mist it again, and cut it through or run it through the 3D embossing folder, and look at that. Who would have thought? Wood, thin wood, felt, thick foam. This is one of our little envelopes that we store our dies in. I thought, let me see if that would work, and of course it did. Corrugated paper, layers of tissue, cork, and this is one of my favorites. This is using the packaging after you get a die. You get it in the plastic case like this, the plastic packaging. I love to cut it up and run it through the machine and cut the shape and then run it through one more time to cut or emboss the pattern. And look at that. Ink it up and it's beautiful. So these are all the different materials that you can add to your library. So don't throw away your trash. You have no idea what our steel rule blades can cut. So when cutting any of our steel rule blades or any of our thinlits, you can lay the paper over the entire area of the blade or just in a certain section. So to create this cute little chapstick holder, we cut the sloth in just the area that we want to make sure is on the front of the little chapstick case. How cute is that? And here he is on a scrapbooking page. You could do the same idea on a card. You can do it in a framed home decor piece, but on a scrapbooking page, it adds a cute little embellishment to this little baby that just arrived in your home. And lastly, for a paper project that we have here, we have a sloth cut on the fold to create a card, but not just a card. You can add multiple pages on the fold to create a little journal. Same idea, but multiple purposes. And for the soft makes, like I showed you earlier, you can cut felt more than one piece at a time. Here's using the hedgehog die. Same idea as the sloth, but a hedgehog. Here we have with the teddy bear, the narwhal, and how cute is the hedgehog as a pin cushion. Just add a little dimension, made him a little more pudgy, or her, I should say, and ready to go in your little sewing room. So I'm going to show you today how to create our sloth little pin. Something you can hang on your jacket. Without a pin, you can have it a little toy for the children. With a few passes through the machine, you're ready to create this cute little sloth project. And with multiple layers of fabric, whether you're lining the inside of a lunchbox or having it on the outside, here he is embellished on top of a lunchbox that is really cute for the kids to bring to school. And one more cute little project. How cute is this little pillowcase? Using our little teddy bear, felt, and fabric, running it through, sewing it on, and it's ready to go. So not only is the sloth die very cute and fun to work with, how cute is he created with some of our new fabric and our new felt colors. So with our adhesive iron-on sheets, you can iron it onto a piece of fabric, let it cool, and it's ready to die cut on your Big Shot machine. Here I have a few pieces all ready to go. The iron-on adhesive is on the back. Now, if you're familiar with our machines, you know that you can't put a Bigz die through the machine with a platform because obviously the opening is already restricted. So you're going to take the platform out, but you always need a cutting pad on the bottom and one on the top, especially when you're using the Bigz dies. For a Bigz die, you don't have to worry about it being right side up or wrong side down. It depends on what you're doing. So if this is something that I'm going to adhere straight to a paper, it depends on the direction of the sloth that I want him to go. So after I figure that out, I can run it through the machine. If I'm doing something that it's going to be a pillow type thing, I want to run it through the machine with the good side up and the wrong side down at the same time, because when you turn it over, you'll want to make sure that it's facing the correct direction. So with a cutting pad on the bottom and one on the top, make sure your fabric is laid over the entire die, and you're going to run it through. So the right side of the paper is against the blade, and I'm going to slide it off just to make sure there's no static. And you can see that it perfectly cut through the entire sloth. How cute is he? Without the face. He's even cute without the face. So, did you know that for our Bigz dies, you cut up to 8 layers of fabric at one time? Some people think 1 at a time. Oh no, 8 layers at a time. So here's 8 layers of our new fabric laid over the die. Cutting pad on top. This is our exclusive to Scrapbook.com, the ocean blue glitter cutting pad. How pretty is that? Run it through. You don't hear much crackling because the fabric is so soft. I like to go twice just to be sure. And I'm sliding it off to avoid any static. Who would have thought 8 layers of fabric all at one time? Whether you're doing hearts or stars or letters or an applique, it's ready to go, and you know they're all evenly, perfectly cut. So to create this cute little fella, I have some felt pieces already ready to go. I have 2 pieces of the camel colored felt, and I'm going to lay it both pieces at the same time over his body. I need his nose, and you'll see a little triangle when you get the die. It's right here. That'll be his nose. I'm going to put that down first. Make sure this is completely covering his body. For his eyes, I'm going to fold this in half, or I could cut it in half, but I'm just going to fold it in half, and I'm going to lay it over his eyes. They almost look like eyebrows on the die, but I'm going to lay it over there. Make sure it's held down. And for his face, I just need 1 piece. So it's going to go right over the oval, which is his face. Make sure they're all in place. Put the cutting pad on the bottom, 1 on the top. And you can hear the crunching, and it's ready to go. Slide it off. There's his body twice. I've got his 2 eyes and his little nose right here, ready to adhere to his face. And this is when your needlework comes in handy. You're just going to stitch his eyes with a piece of embroidery floss and an embroidery needle onto his face. And you're going to continue along and do the same with his nose. So I've already stitched his eyes and his nose onto his face, and then I've stitched his face onto 1 panel of his body. When that's all ready to go, I adhered the other one around the back, and it stitched it all, keeping an opening either anywhere in the area, of the head or in the back, so you'll be ready to stuff him. So with a little fluff and our stuffing tool, which also looks like a s'more stick, you were able to fill him up and give him a little bit of love on the inside of his belly, all the way down into his feet and his toes. So stuffing it in, I like to poke it through a little bit with my thumb, and then using the stuffing tool, I can guide it around. And depending on how loose your stitches are, maybe you can bring it through the back side and bring a little more stuffing to the body. How cute is he? All stuffed and ready to go. Just finished stuffing him with our stuffing tool, seal him up with the last minute stitches, and add a cute little safety pin. And how cute is he? Ready to be loved. Thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please share, like, subscribe, and leave a message. Happiness is life handmade.